Hello and good morning children. So welcome again. Now today we are going to do past perfect tense. We have already done present perfect tense and now we are doing past perfect tense. Now in past perfect tense also we have two. Past perfect is one and then past perfect continuous. So today we are going to do both. So in past perfect tense, now when do we use past perfect tense? Okay, let us write one sentence. For example, when I reached the station, the train had already left. Now there are two tenses here in this sentence. One is simple past, isn't it? And the other is past perfect tense. Had already left. This is V3. Had. Okay. So you must first remember that simple past and past perfect always go hand in hand. Like if past tense is here, obviously like past perfect will be here. And if past perfect tense is here, past tense will be here. Now just let us see, observe through this timeline. Suppose this is a timeline. This is a time of reporting now. Okay. This sentence, when I reached the station, the train had already left. Okay. The boy, whoever is saying this sentence, he is saying here. Okay. This is the time of speaking. Now, this is past. This is past. Okay. This is past. And here, before past. This is, you can say, this is before past. So, this action will take first. After this action will take, and then this is the last action to be taken. Now see, when I reached the station, the train had already left. Now which action was the first to happen here? This action was the first to happen. Okay? Like first the train left and then that person reached the station. And then the reporting is being done. Okay? Now here the boy is saying, or anyone who is reporting is saying, when I reached the station, the train had already left. That means had already left. So train first, the train left. This is the first action. And after that, the boy, he reached the station. Okay, so there was no train. Okay, the train had already gone and no train was there. And then he is reporting that when I reached the station, the train had already left. So you must adhere this timeline. That means past perfect tense is used to refer any action which happened before the past. Past, before the past. So it happened here. The action was complete. Okay, and it happened here. So the action in past perfect tense, that action happens first. And after that, this is the past and then it is reporting. So whatever the past perfect tense is used, that is the first action, and then it is a simple past action, and then it is a reporting action. You must adhere to this timeline. If you adhere to this timeline, you won't find any difficulty in using past perfect tense. Now let us see the structure of past perfect tense. Okay, so the structure. Now what is the structure? First let us take any sentence with affirmative. Okay, like Reena had eaten. Now you all know that with had always V3 is going to come, isn't it? Third from the verb. So Reena had eaten. Okay, full stop. Now this is affirmative sentence. want to use any short form, so hadn't eaten. So this becomes negative sentence. Now interrogative sentence, suppose you, so simple, the place of had will change. So had Reena eaten? Interrogative, interrogative, and yes no type question. This yes no interrogative sentence. Now suppose negative, negative interrogative. Hadn't Reena eaten? Negative interrogative. Negative interrogative. That this also is yes no types. Now WH question, suppose. So what had Reena eaten? This is WH type. This is interrogative WH type. Now interrogative WH type, the negative interrogative, suppose. So what hadn't Reena eaten? It can be had not. We can write complete word also, and we can write the abbreviated form also, the short form also. Okay. So this is your structure when we are using past perfect tense. These are the sentences: affirmative, negative, then interrogative and yes no, negative interrogative and yes no, WH question and negative WH questions also. This is how you are going to use. Now let's study about past perfect continuous tense. Now as the name suggests, see, past perfect continuous. Any action which is done in the past perfectly, but it is continuous. That means continuous means the action is going on for a certain time. So the duration of that action or activity, about that time we are going to study about that tense. Let us take one example of a sentence. For example, I had been preparing for dinner when my brother reached home. Okay, suppose this is a sentence. Now, I had been preparing for dinner when my brother reached home. Let us see the timeline again. Now, this is the time of reporting. Okay, so present time or reporting time. Now, I had been preparing. That means this is past perfect continuous tense. Okay, and this is simple past. Now here the continuous action is going on. Now you can imagine the time. Suppose this can be 10 p.m. at night maybe. Okay. Now this can be 10:30 p.m. again at night. Okay. Now I had been preparing. So had been preparing. The preparation time is going on. Till here also. So I had been preparing for dinner when my brother reached home. That means this action was continuing for a longer time That means half an hour. It was the continuous. It was continuing, and that was the time that the brother reached. Okay. Now it can be like suppose this situation. It can the action could also have stopped here. Okay. That means till here. Maybe 25, like 5 minutes before only. Then also we can write perfect continuous tense. Okay. Like I had been preparing for my dinner, and then my brother reached home. Afterwards, my brother came. So now this perfect continuous tense tells you about the duration. The word continuous is about the duration only. So it tells you about the duration, like for how much time, maybe for 25 minutes. Okay, she was preparing for the dinner, and then the brother reached. It can be till this time when he reached. So the duration, it is all about the duration. So the continuous tense tells you about the duration. Now that you have learnt about the past perfect continuous tense, that it tells you about any action which started in the past and completed in the past itself, but for a longer duration it was there. It had been taking place for a longer duration. So past perfect continuous tense tells you all about the duration. Okay, time duration. Now let us learn about the structure of the past perfect continuous tense. So we are again taking the same type of sentence, that is like Reena had been studying. Now what type of sentence it is? It is affirmative sentence, that is positive sentence. Affirmative sentence. Now let us make a negative sentence. So Reena had not been studying. So this is a negative sentence. Okay. Now had, we can also write the shortened one like hadn't. Okay. Now this apostrophe, what does it mean? It means that something is missing, and what is missing? This O is missing. So you can write both, and both the ways it's correct. So it's negative because negative word is there. Now let us make interrogative sentence, that is question sentence. Simply the place of had we are going to change. So we are going to bring it here, and it will automatically become an interrogative sentence. Why? Because whenever we start any sentence with the auxiliary verbs, obviously it becomes, this is modal auxiliary verb, and this auxiliary verb, and it will become automatically an interrogative sentence. So had Reena been studying? Now what is this? This is an interrogative sentence. So question mark is compulsory. Interrogative sentence, and what type? Yes, no type question. That means whenever we had Reena been studying, yes, she had been studying. No, she had not been studying. So yes, no questions now. Now let us do negative interrogative in yes, no types. Hadn't Reena been studying? What is this? This is again interrogative sentence, and this is negative interrogative. Interrogative in yes and no types. Now WH question. So in WH question, obviously we have to ask. So what had Reena been doing? Ask this question, see whether this answer is coming or not. What had Reena been doing? Reena had been studying. Yes, the answer is correct. That means this question is correct. So whenever you want to identify that this question is correct or not, you can question this and just see whether this answer is coming here or not. If it's coming, that is correct. If it's not coming, that means it's wrong. So you have to again give a second thought. Now, what is this? This is WH question. WH question. Now let us do WH question in negative. Okay. So what hadn't Reena been doing? So WH negative interrogative and WH question. With this, the structure of past perfect continuous is complete. I hope you understand it and you will be able to